Good morning, kids. In the last class, we learnt about the universe and the Big Bang theory. I hope you all did your activity which I gave you in the last class. Did you watch the sky? Did you see stars and the moon and the different clouds? Today, we'll continue with page number 3 in your textbook. What do you mean by heavenly bodies? Any object which are present in the space is called the heavenly bodies, such as the sun, the moon, the planets, the stars, galaxies. Now, how do you see these heavenly bodies? Have you heard about telescope? Telescope is an instrument that helps us to see the distant objects clearly. Usually, they are used to watch the planets and stars. Some of the telescopes are radio telescope, ultraviolet telescopes, infrared telescopes, and so on. Let's discuss about the heavenly bodies. First, we'll discuss about the stars. We all know that stars twinkle at the night. A star is a very hot ball of gases. Mostly, these hot gases are hydrogen and helium. It shines due to the burning of hydrogen into helium. As it burns all the time, it has its own light and heat. We can see stars of different shape and size. They all appear very small to us, isn't it? This is because they are very far from us. Now let's discuss about the galaxy. Can you see the stars during the daytime? During the daytime, the stars are present in the sky, but the light of the sun is so bright that we are not able to see it. Now let's discuss about the heavenly bodies. A heavenly body is a huge collection of dust, gases, and lots of stars. They can be more than 100 billion stars in the galaxy. This is our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy. The other name of Milky Way galaxy is Akashaganga. The Milky Way galaxy is a spiral galaxy with a center bar shaped structure composed of stars. You can see here it has a spiral arms. It looks like an octopus, isn't it? Mainly, there are 4 primary arms originating from the center shape of the galaxy. Now, let's do an activity. You have to pause the video, go online and search in which of the spiral arm lies our solar system. You should note down in your notebook mentioning today's date. Once you are ready with the answer, play the video. Now let's check the answer. Our solar system lies in the Orion arms. You can also call it Orion Cygnus arm. As you can see the arm and you can see the solar system consisting of our Earth and Sun in the Orion arm. Now let's discuss about the Sun. Sun is a very large ball of hot gases. It is a star and has its own heat and light. It is very far from the Earth. It's about 149 million kilometers. Where does the sun rise and set? The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Children, can you imagine Earth without the sun? It would be very dark and cold. We all know Earth receives heat and light from the sun, which makes life possible on the Earth. The sun also helps in the water cycle and forms the raindrops. The sun melts the snows which are present on the mountain and turn it into water. The water turns down to the river. Next, we will see about the satellite. A satellite is an object which moves around a bigger object. There are two types of satellites, natural satellite and artificial satellite. For example, Moon is the natural satellite and it moves around the Earth and it takes 28 days to take one round of the Earth. Here you can see the structure of a moon. Moon is made up of rocks and you can see the holes on it. These holes are called craters. There is no life present on the moon. You can see the moon, the sun and the earth together. Here the moon is nearer to the earth than the sun. The moon is smaller in shape than the sun. We can see different shapes of moon in different days. These are called the phases of moon. For example, we'll see these shapes of the moon. Here you can see a small part of the moon. This is known as the crescent moon. When you see a half of the moon, it is called the half moon. When you see a big full round moon, it is called the full moon. Now children, can you tell who was the first person to land on the moon? Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon in July 20, 1969. Next, we'll discuss about the planet. A planet is a heavenly body that moves around a star. For example, Earth is a planet and it moves around the sun. It takes 1 year, that is 365 days, to complete one round of the sun. Planets and satellites does not have their own light. Moon shines because the surface of the moon reflects the light of the sun. We all know our solar system consists of sun, the moon and the planets. In the next class, we will learn about the planets in detail. Kids, let's do an activity. You have to draw and color your favorite planet and write 2 important features about it in your notebook. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.